Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about how to deal with a loved one's death and how to move on with that feeling as fast as possible. But before we learn about that, those of you who are here and would like to know not only how you can move away from this feeling of sadness, sorrow, depression when somebody passes away in your life, but if you would like to also help your friends and family to do that, quickly type in P for peaceful in the chat window because that's what today's video is about. Eventually, how do you become really peaceful even though somebody has left you in your life physically, which means has passed away? So please type in peaceful in the chat window. Now, those of you who don't know me, first, my introduction. My name is Mitesh Khatri and my wife Indu, we are law of attraction coaches. We've been doing this for about 17 years now. And this is our book, The Law of Attraction. Now let's learn about how do you move on in your life when somebody passes away from your life physically, they leave this world. Step number one, it's absolutely normal to feel low. Don't try to suddenly move away from that feeling of sadness. Don't try to suddenly become happy or suddenly become normal. That's not actually right. When somebody passes away from our life, only that person has not gone. What is really gone away is somebody who used to fulfill your needs, somebody who was connected to you at an emotional level. You are going to feel the lack of that person for at least a few days. So, first 10 to 12 days, it's absolutely normal to go through that emotion of crying, going through that emotion of feeling low, going through that feeling of missing someone. It's not even normal, it is necessary, it is critical, because otherwise it will remain in your subconscious and manifest into something negative later. So, first, everyone type in the chat window normal, which means it's okay. Go through it. That is why you'll observe in our Hindu dharmas also, whenever somebody passes away, the first 10 to 12 days are actually called as the mourning period. In any religion, you will observe the first few days after somebody's death is called as mourning period, and that's normal. So, step one, nothing wrong with that. So, if you know somebody else in your life who has gone through a similar feeling, don't try to immediately change them. Let them cry. Let them feel sorrow. Let them feel depressed if they want to for the first 10, 12 days. Okay. Step number two, is it okay beyond 12 days, beyond 15 days to keep feeling that depression? No, definitely not okay. Why? For two big reasons. Reason number one, the person who has left this world energetically is still connected with you. And if you keep feeling sorrow, if you keep feeling lack for this person, scriptures have written in Hindu dharmas and many religions have written that at an energy level, if you still remain connected with the person who's left this world, the soul of that person is not able to pass on immediately to the next level. And that is why it's very critical to finish that mourning period for 10 to 12 days and then come back to normal life. So, one is for the good of the other person. It's critical that we become normal. Second reason is eventually we have to come back to normal life for ourselves. After all, you have to start living your life because your life is not only your life, right? Your life also belongs to your parents. Your life belongs to your life partner. Your life belongs to your children. So it's very critical that you come back to normal life. Make sense? But how do we come back to normal? I know it's easier said than done, but there is a way of doing it. The first thing we need to do is change the focus from yourself to the other. So everyone type in CF, which means change focus. Change focus from yourself to the person who's gone. What do I mean by that? The more you keep focusing on yourself, you will remain in that depression. You will remain in that misery. Why? The person who's constantly focused on themselves is always the person who's feeling lonely, sad, depressed. You will observe people who are focused on other people always are able to get away from any situation which is negative very easily. Let's take an example of this point where somebody has passed away in life. You'll observe anybody in the family who is more focused on you or more focused on the responsibilities of the family. Do they remain depressed for too long? Do they remain low for too long? Type in yes or no in the chat window quickly. No, they don't. Because their focus is not on themselves. Their focus is on whom? Their focus is on being strong for you. Their focus is on being strong for somebody else in the family. Their focus is on responsibilities. And that is why they're able to recover from that emotion faster. Doesn't mean that they don't feel low. They also do. But just that they recover faster because their focus is on other people. So whenever you want to recover from any bad situation of life, any uh, depression kind of a situation, the first thing you should do is shift your focus from yourself to other people in your life. Okay. So who can you shift your focus to? First person to shift your focus to is the person who's passed away. Instead of always remembering them as a memory, as, oh, that person should have not passed away, that person was so young, that person had so many desires left, they didn't want to go. Instead of having all those memories, replace that memory with something else. And I'll give you a ready made way of replacing that memory. Think about it this way: when a good friend of yours who's very close to you is shifting away from India to US or any other country for good, which means they've got an amazing opportunity there, and they've got a salary which is like 10 times more than India, or their business has taken away and they're really doing well, and they're shifting from India to somewhere else. You will feel sad about it, obviously. But when the person is giving you that news for the first time, saying, hey, I'm leaving to US and I'm really well settled over there now, and I've got a job which is giving me 10 times more salary, what is your immediate reaction? Is your immediate reaction first sadness, or is it first happiness for the other person? Everyone tell me, S for sadness for yourself first, or H which means happiness for the other person. What are you going to give as your first reaction to your friend? Obviously, it is going to be happiness for them first, which means you'll say, hey, congratulations, I'm so happy for your growth and that you're moving to the next level. Correct? After you've shown a lot of happiness to that person, then obviously you will say, but I'm going to miss you. I'm going to be sad for you. Sad that you're going to leave me, right? But your reaction is going to be first about being happy for that person. Exactly like this, you need to replace this image and this memory in your mind for that person who's left this world, so you can be happy for them also to go to the next level. Because at the energy level, we are all one. And energy is never created, energy can never die. We only transform from one body to another body. So, do you want this person who has left this world to go to the next level easily? Do you want this person to be happy? Do you want this person to enjoy their next level of life? Yes or no? Quickly type in yes or no in the chat window. Obviously. So, then here is what you need to do. Repeat with me, everyone, first. First, I want you to imagine that a good friend of yours is going to US and giving you that news for the first time, saying, hey, I'm going to US and I'm settled over there. And imagine saying to that person, right now, say it with me loudly, oh, congratulations, I'm so happy you're going to the next level. Repeat with me quickly. Congratulations, I'm so happy that you're going to the next level. Okay, so keep that memory in mind about this friend going to US. Second, let us say a friend of yours, again, who's your best friend, maybe a girl or a boy, is getting married and now leaving town, which means they're not going to live in this town, they're going to live somewhere else because they've got married and they're shifting away from this place. Mostly that happens with girls, right? So let's take that example. Say this girl who's a good friend of yours comes to you and says, hey, I'm getting married. Are you going to tell your girlfriend? I mean, girlfriend isn't girl who's a friend. Are you going to say, oh, I'm so sad that you're going to leave town? No, right? You're going to say, oh, I'm so happy for your marriage and I'm so happy that you're going to the next level in your life. Correct? So let's do that again. Imagine a girl who's a friend of yours saying to you, hey, I'm getting married, I'm leaving town, I'm going to some other city now. Repeat with me loudly. Congratulations, I'm so happy for you that you're going to the next level in your life. Again, repeat with me. Congratulations, I'm so happy for you now that you're going to the next level of your life. Now, what we'll do, we will say the first situation, the US situation, then the second situation, the girl getting married and going somewhere else, who's a friend of yours. And then again, we will remember the third situation, which is somebody passing away, physically dead. You will think of that person as the third person, and you will repeat the statement that you said in the first situation, US, second situation of the person getting married and going away. You will keep the feeling same, you will keep the words same, you will see the statement same, and then you'll transfer all that emotion and all that words to the third person. So you're imagining the person who has left this world and you're telling that person, congratulations, I'm so happy for you that you're going to the next level in your life now. Is everyone ready to do this exercise with me? I have explained this exercise, but I want you to do this exercise with me right now. If yes, everyone type in I if you're ready for participation right now. The more people typing in I in the chat window, it means that you're not only practicing it for yourself, but you're probably also practicing it maybe just to understand how this experience goes for you, so that later you can teach this technique to someone else and help someone else also recover from this emotion faster. So everyone quickly type in I if you're ready to practice with me now. Excellent. A lot of people have already typed I. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's start practicing with me. First situation, a friend of yours going to US. Quickly repeat with me. Hey, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You're going to the next level. Second situation, a friend of yours getting married and leaving town. Quickly think of that person and say, hey, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. You're going to the next level in your life. Quickly think of the third person who has passed away, maybe someone in the past in your life. Think of that person quickly and repeat with me, hey, congratulations, I'm so happy for you that you're going to the next level in your life. Do it again. We'll do one more round, okay? This time, be careful that you repeat the feelings exactly the same way third time. The statements, the words, the expression, smile, everything exactly the same way, okay? And third time, maybe even take the name of the person. Like in my case, for an example, I will take my grandfather's name. So first situation, the US friend going to US. Quickly repeat with me. Hey, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You're going to the next level in your life. Second situation, your friend who's getting married and leaving town. Hey, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You're going to the next level in your life. Quickly take the third person's name who is already passed away from this world. I'm going to take my grandfather's name. Hey, Dadaji, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. I'm so happy you've gone to the next level in your life. Now, observe. After you've done this exercise twice, exactly the way I showed you, think of that person right now and everyone tell me what's coming to your mind. Sadness or happiness for them. If sadness is coming for you, type an S. If right now, after this exercise, you could feel that you could feel happy for that person, type an H for happiness quickly in the chat window. What this exercise is doing, this is an exercise from NLP called as Neuro Linguistic Programming, which is like the superpower of giving people the ability to change their emotions super fast. This is one of those techniques from there. Now, right now, when you use that technique, you realize that even if you had missing factor towards that person for a long time, maybe a few months, maybe a few days, maybe a few years, right now you're able to think of that person and be happy. That means you have already shifted your focus from yourself to that person. Is that making sense? Excellent. Now, I want you to have a good memory of that person. Now, what does that mean? Whenever you think of that person who has passed away, your feeling is missing, right? Your feeling is again about yourself, you're sad. But again, like I said, you have to focus on not yourself, focus on the other person and have a good memory of that person. So here is the memory I would like you to have. Now we will think of that person as a small child. And we will imagine that that person is already born in somebody else's family, having fun and throwing tantrums and having milk and getting pampered by the new parents. Okay? So quickly close your eyes, everyone. I will guide you with this exercise. Think of that person already born as a very cute baby. Boy or girl, you decide. Very cute baby. And just 1 year old. And playing in that house with new parents, throwing tantrums. And at the same time, giggling. And the new parents are pampering that new baby. Now, quickly open your eyes and repeat with me. I'm so happy for this person. Finally, they've gone to the next level of their life. Okay, perfect. Once again, tell me in the chat window, how do you feel when you did this exercise with me right now? Do you feel sad when you think of that person? Or do you feel happy thinking of them as a small baby, having fun and living a great life? Check how do you feel quickly and tell me sadness or happiness. Tell me in the chat window now. So this is how we get over any emotion which is depression related when somebody leaves this world. Is this simple, everyone? Have I made it practical for you? Have I made it simple for you? If yes, type in ES, which means easy and simple at the same time. In fact, type in ESP, easy, simple, and practical. Because sometimes just giving people a lot of gyan about you should not cry, you should get back to normal life, doesn't really work. You have to use specific techniques to change the subconscious mind and the programming of the subconscious mind to help people get over these emotions. That is why I always try to give you techniques which are ESP, easy, simple, and practical. So if you found it ESP, type in ESP in the chat window now. So those of you who loved today's video, I would like you to do something for me right now with me. There are so many people in the world who are probably going through something like this, right? First, if you liked the content today, give it a like, but share this video with some people in your life whom you think might need help with this, right? Don't just share it randomly with anybody. Share it with people whom you think might need help with this. Third, if you think you would love to be connected with me on a regular basis, please do subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so that the next time I'm coming up with a similar video, you will get an intimation from YouTube. Okay? Before I leave for the day, I had a great time talking to you. It's not a great topic in a way, but it's a very important topic. how to help people go beyond their emotional depression after somebody leaves the world. So, how many of you promise me whatever you've learned today, if it doesn't apply to you, at least you'll help somebody else using the same technique? Type in IP, I promise, quickly in the chat window. Now, those of you who would like to learn in detail what this technique is all about, this technique is part of a very powerful course called as NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming. It gives you the ability to understand how to make fast changes to your subconscious in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can help a person get rid of 10 years of fear, 5 years of phobia in just 10 minutes. You can help somebody's limiting belief change from something negative to positive in just 10 minutes. How do you do that? The first lesson of NLP is completely free for all of you. Please attend. This is the link for that. It's a very powerful experience. Whether you join NLP now, whether you join NLP in the future, it really doesn't matter. What matters is you must have knowledge about techniques like this in your life. How many of you agree with me? Type in yes in the chat window if you agree that whether you join or not, you must have knowledge about topics like that and how you can transform your life. So, how many of you promise me that you will register right now and you will attend the NLP course? Now, the first link, the blue color link that you see, miteshkhatri.com/NLP, is the link for the first lesson free for your knowledge, making sure that you upgrade your knowledge. Now, if some of you are 100% convinced that no, Mitesh, I want to learn NLP, I want to become NLP master, then you can directly use the orange color link that says miteshkhatri.com/join NLP. If you think you need time to trust me first, learn, understand how NLP can help you, go to the blue link, miteshkhatri.com/NLP. Okay, I will see you soon in that video where I will explain to you in detail what NLP is, how it can make profound changes to your life. Okay, see you soon over there in that video. Thank you very much. I had a great time talking to you. Today's video will not cover question answer session. We will do that soon in the next session. So please be tuned. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and I will see you soon during the next video where once again we will come with a dedicated Q&A session. Thank you very much. Once again, type in ESP, easy, simple, and practical, if I was able to communicate this topic for you in an easy manner, simple manner, and practical manner. Thank you very much, everyone, for being with me for this very important topic today. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.